does. Yeah. That nigga beat Blair 2 times. Didn't he, Blair?
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing
blew him
lights
out.
trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working
So
because
that
they
means
know
you would say
what a
point
huge
game.
matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 10th ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Sun Devils will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Lee. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
So Iran Rebel.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Nigga ain't blocked nobody. Oh, Miss is another level, sorry.
Down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll give it to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that...
It's a seam wide open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big third down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. He'll run it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Back to throw, it's Simmons. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll take it on the return. He gets a block. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And nice job by the defense. A draw is kind of a trick, you know, get you to run upfield, but they sniffed it out, did a great job. Stopped the play for no gain.
Pocket breaking down. Trying to get rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
With the
Oh!
catch, it's Tyson. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Man, I
When you're a
just knew I
playmaker
could
like
miss
this
it.
guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you,
Oh,
especially on
we did
third
on
down. That's
another
what we saw
level.
in that
Sorry.
last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
What up, cuz?
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Lemon. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They booted away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Stop. What Dick Gregory said, all that talking, and won't you shut the fuck up?
Running to the left.
Man, oh, this
Backfield
is,
is going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. It's a running room. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
The quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal, and because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the Rebels.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Lee. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Rebels are on the move. Corners are going to bail. To throw, it's Simmons. Now he's going to glide away from
No!
pressure. Oh, it's picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it.
Man, I'm out here. I'm throwing more picks in this game than any game.
Quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
On the snap, it's Udo. Slithers into space. Wide open spaces. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. No Cam Scatterboo this season. Guys, he was the definition of all-purpose workhorse back a year ago. He put Arizona State in the national spotlight. David, how do you replace a guy who was not only so productive, but was really the heart and soul of the team's identity?
Well, you know what's nice, Reese? It's nice to have a quarterback that's a superstar, a budding superstar. Sam Levitt is that guy. Can run it, can throw it, showed so much moxie last year. The offense might look a little bit different, but it's nice to have a trigger man like that.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Sims. Fires to the tight end. And this Wildcat is going to be deep clawed, stopped in the backfield.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And the Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Levitt. The throw to the outside is complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back.
What a game, babe.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just
look how they hit him full.
He's going to hit. Right now,
knock
he's
him
doing
in
some
the end
damage
zone.
on this defense. Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 Russian defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Don't come out of
Still on his
there.
feet.
Well, come out of there, then. Come out of there, then.
Touchdown, Rebels! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And there's something something you don't see often. A 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get, at minimum, tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's
and then working driving all the way down the field just to throw a 100-yard pick six.
And the rest of college football should take notice. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. When you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Going with the ground game left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Oh, it's a reverse. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Well, the offense dialing up the jet sweep, and I like that idea because this receiver, with his speed, you want to try to get him on the perimeter, put the ball in his hands and see what can happen.
They'll toss it to the left. Finds a little space. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
You know, it looks like they just flip the ball and everything just magically works. You know why this toss to the left works? Because the wide receivers block. You know, I know you don't say that very often. Most of the time they want to run out, you know, get the glory, catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking. When you toss it on the perimeter, those guys are pivotal for this play to have success. Really good job blocking on the perimeter.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs.
It looks bad right now.
Working well.
He pull out about 5-game win streak. He'll be all right.
Quarterback running on the draw. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Love the work by the running back on that draw play. He sold like he was going to be pass blocking. At the last second, got the handoff and right away put his foot in the ground to get upfield.
Dropping back, it's Levin. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Here comes the heat. Complete to the right. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver.
I don't know what you talking about.
A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Takes a handoff.
I don't know what you talking about, boy.
Never had a chance. Just
you probably saw me lose one game.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys.
And
no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness.
I don't know what might have been watching.
To get him to the ground, that is a baller.
Makes the grab. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
It's a new game, man. We ain't 25.
Nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down.
Hell, we got to figure this one out.
We're not giving up the
Lab
first
just
down.
figured it out early.
Football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up fourth down.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? And the Rebels backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll try the left side. There he goes. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Simmons. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The Rebels will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Defense.
Hey, what I just told Blair. Talking too much. I shut the fuck up.
Wants to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Wallace. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. Look out, he's got room. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big line explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return.
Hey,
sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Buys a little extra time. Got it in the middle, it's Hamilton. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Quarterback making checks. Trying to get it to the marker. Well,
no good.
Get there. A 4th down
Stop, baby.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Now the pitch.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
The sweet feet buy a little time. It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Simmons. He's got it on the run. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Udo. He'll pitch it. Got enough for the first. Really nice run to get it out to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
To the air, it's Levitt. Finds a spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to...
He's loose. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second.
Y'all can't be holding
Defense
me now.
might get bailed out here by a flag. And here comes the offense on second down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Finds his tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his protection.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Back to pass, it's Levitt. Release to the back. Just a little off. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long.
Get set, get set.
Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. Powers through. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Brings up second and goal. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 17, Arizona State 0.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. That they find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
That's caught. It's Taylor. So he gets a foot down, but he really didn't get a foot forward. No gain on the play.
He could have just quarterback sneaked it and got more yards than that. We need more from this passing.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out of the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's caught. It's Wallace. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with it done.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Hey, yo, niggas.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I can't hear nobody.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
The Rebels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll take this in the hand.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback
I mean,
and getting
don't
him on the ground for no gain.
baby.
It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Lacy. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Keeps it on the draw. Picks up the 1st down. Knocked down at 26 after ripping off 10 there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hamilton. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Back to throw, it's Levitt. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you gotta find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner out against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Udo. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's off to the races. The 30.
Hey, Blair, tune in to the stream real quick. Watch the replay, man.
Touchdown, Rebels. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
They got it, sir.
They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. That one will put a little extra distance, give them a little cushion down the stretch.
And there was a little bit of hope, but you just snatched it away with that touchdown. This game is now over.
Hey, I was in the huddle with that nigga, man.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the
I needed
American.
that.
Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to seal the edge on the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Levitt. Here's a heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense
Oh,
really good about their performance today, too. But they had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Caught over the middle. It's Lee. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score, so they might try to score again. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the route is on. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Good game, boy. You played a good game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and, man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching